Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. If he knocking watch lights out, my spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Yo, what it do, y'all? It's time for that Culture for the Street. We back in these YouTube streets, back like we never left. You did what I'm saying? There's a lot that been going on in these YouTube streets. And like my dog say, ain't no news like street news. You did what I'm saying? So the last y'all on the flow, y'all lock in, because y'all know we about to do what we do. You did what I'm saying? So listen, man, that boy 50 been going crazy. You did? G-Unit as a whole they've been the OGs, they've been a little wild, you know what I mean? As a whole, just a couple of days ago we seen Ja Rule popping off at Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder, you know what I mean?
Them niggas looking like old uncles at the barbecue arguing over some cards and dominoes, nigga, in the last shot of NJ, bruh. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder to me look I'm looking at them a little bit differently now. Not so much because he wanted to get off. So I said, let's shake something. Them niggas kept talking. What you think?
Cause one was scared and the other one was glad. The way these niggas clown other niggas when they go out bad, like they can't get no pass.
Say that one more time. What you said? One was scared
and the other one was glad. You gotta call it.
I ain't heard it no better.
You know what I mean? Nigga talking about they threw a pillow and knocked his head off. Like, come on, man. What?
They clipped the video, bruh, and then showed themselves with the pillow and sitting in Ja Rule's seat. Y'all didn't show the fact that they done probably removed him from that area, took him to another area, or so y'all ain't got to take this flight together. Something like that. It's just crazy because, like I said in the other video yesterday, the YNs don't even do this. When they get to trolling each other over that Facebook Live or that Twitter or this social media period, niggas end up in a casket or in a hospital. Yeah. It only go two ways. These old niggas been gangsters for 20, 30 years. This is a serious issue because 50 has been shot a coffee pot amount of times by niggas these niggas was affiliated with. This ain't no play situation. So the last thing I feel like them two niggas was supposed to be doing was taunting and trolling. Y'all should have been stepping and smushing on Ja Rule.
I agree 1,000%. This real smoke, you know what I mean?
Real smoke.
Because I already know if 50 would have seen this man face to face, you know it would have crashed.
It wouldn't have been no trolling, cuz 50 was gonna go in. And Rule knew it wouldn't have been no trolling. He knew he would have had to fight, whether he wanted to or not. He knew he would have had to engage in that.
Yes. They would have tore that plane up for sure. And that just goes to show how it is when Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder is not around 50. You feel me? Because y'all had a chance, like you said, y'all had a chance to crush that man, but yeah, he's sitting there telling y'all, let's shake something. He telling y'all like he blowing smoke. It's two of y'all.
And he's in his fight stance. Like, all you got to do is run up on me, but you see Uncle Murder being the closest one because Tony Yayo was on the other side of the seats. Uncle Murder wasn't trying to engage in none of that.
No, he wasn't.
Them niggas already walk with body aching ailments and shit. So I don't think them two niggas even wanted Ja Rule in shape, nigga.
It's damn near like, not to get off subject, it damn near put you in the same mindset of G Herbo when a nigga threw the rakes up in his face.
See, I ain't gonna say that.
The energy, what I'm saying
up in G Herbo face ain't responsible for thumping one of his homies 13 times.
Well, yeah,
That's
you're
what
right. You're
makes
right.
it.
You're right. You're right.
That's
You're
what
right.
makes that different. The nigga that did that to G Herbo, he has
Right.
no idea in the world who
Right.
this dude is. They don't really have no
You're
real
right.
scope.
You're right.
This situation, niggas done went to jail. Niggas done caught gun cases. Niggas done got sliced, buck 50 in jail. Nigga,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's
You're
a
right.
whole lot going down about this. Careers done been ruined and all kind of shit. The last
Yeah.
you should have been doing is joking and ha 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 when you see a nigga.
I agree.
Who would have beat the shit out of Tony Yayo?
But then again, like, here's the thing, right? 50 Cent, this nigga is the king of all trolls. Now, this situation with him and Ti didn't try to offend 50 at all. It stemmed from a friendly battle competition that tipped off a 20-song competition of who had the best song selection and the verses. Now 50 denied it once, right? Said that he'll never do a verses with Tip. But Tip, he started constantly calling 50 out. So 50, what he do, he go grab the Crime Stopper video, and he grabbed the other video when Tip took the stand in Ohio, and he put both of them clips. He said that's what he'll bring to the versus battle, whatever. Now, here's the thing, right? I don't know why 50 Cent won't get on man time with T.I. and just, put the trolling to the side. If you don't want to do it, okay, just say no, Tip, I ain't gonna do it. You want to press the button and call me the king of rats because Tip went on a platform. I forgot what platform it was, but he was saying, like, 50 basically, he
That was
bitched.
Crime Stoppers. You don't remember when he caught that? He caught them gun cases. It was
Yeah, right.
no. It wasn't. It was when he caught those gun cases and he got that year and a day. That was part of the stipulations. He had to do like the community service or whatever, but he
Right.
also had to do like a Crime Stoppers type of thing. That
Right.
was all in his community service, bruh.
Right.
So
Damn
whatever
near,
he's talking about, that's what he's talking about when it comes to that.
right. That's exactly what they keep using as a weapon. You feel me? But Tip, like, nigga, I ain't ashamed of nothing that I've been through. You still ducking what I'm saying. Like, what's up with the 20 verses, And, for 50 to be the age that he is, right? I salute 50 hustle to the fullest. I think he one of the most legendary rap artists from up top to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But when a nigga trying to be on man time with you and you turn around and call a nigga the police, that's like the biggest disrespect ever, cuz. You feel me?
But that's also 50 showing T.I. that he don't got no respect for him.
Yeah, most definitely. Facts.
That's why he getting the response that's why he getting the response he getting.
Whew. Whew.
That's like a nigga that you the nigga with the dope. A nigga you have no dealings with, he just heard about you. You don't even like the area he come from. Somehow, some way he see you and approach you and be like, man, I got like 45,000. I'm trying to get on with you. I'm break weak with you. I'm trying to get right with you. And the nigga be like, man, fuck you and your money. Nigga. Not because he don't want the 45,000, but nigga, I don't respect you, so I don't respect the money that's in your hand neither. You see what I'm saying? So bump the money and the verses, nigga. I don't even like you, nigga.
Yeah.
You talking about verses, nigga?
Yeah.
I had my chauffeur dry your legs over if you in the street jaywalking and you want me to do. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how the nigga think about it. Lock this shit in.
Shit. Like Imagine a nigga like approaching another nigga on some man time, like you said, and nigga trying to do business, and he tell you, nigga, you the police. Fuck out my face.
You see what I'm saying?
That
But
nigga
when
said,
did they ever mend a situation that they had? You don't remember they back and forth back in the day? When did that ever get resolved? Because G Unit was making CDs and songs, "You So Tough" and all of that about
yeah,
T.I. was responding and like, come on, bro.
but
They never resolved that. It just dissolved. It didn't get resolved. We never seen T.I. and what's the name squash state situation. And then
it's
here
just
come T.I. with y'all had no closure to y'all situation. Now, decades later, you want to, hey, man, it's the king, pimp. Let's do a versus. Man, that nigga like, man, if you don't get the fuck, man, lock this shit in.
hey man, this is the worst part of T.I.'s career, man. Like seriously, like the shit that he went through, with Shawty Low and everybody else in the past. This right here got to be crucial.
But you
When
really can't knock him for the situation he went through with Shorty Low because he was doing what the street nigga do, get his artillery right, make sure his team straight. He just was
yeah,
dealing with the wrong nigga and he got took down. But at the end of the day, when he got took down, will somebody please tell us or come tell me, one of us, somebody, who he told on in that process of getting knocked down with all them guns? Because he sent nobody down the road.
let me tell you something, cuz. Like I was just telling you, not to get off subject. That's the same way certain people was trying to grade Boosie because he a convicted felon and got caught with a firearm, and they gave this nigga community service and the $50,000 fine. Niggas like, oh, whoa, that's a big red flag. Holla, water. But me and you know exactly why they gave him a second chance.
Yeah, half the niggas that be all woo, they ain't never had a traffic ticket, bro. No
Right,
court costs, nigga. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be the most judgmental. Nigga, we
right.
come from the streets, we come from the trap, we come from all that. We understand that these niggas had Boosie in a situation, right? The situation really was some bullshit. But then you turn around, he get up out of that, they drop the charges, and then y'all come back with the same charges, just wrote down differently.
What
He
they call
wasn't
it,
supposed
double
to go to jail
jeopardy.
for something that he beat, but y'all came and boomeranged him back with the same charges, rolled up different.
Double jeopardy.
People be half looking at niggas' situations, man. But then you
Right.
probably got a cousin that then got caught with dope 3 times, and he didn't got a bond all 3 times. So how many bond? He ain't got his bond revoked, none. But they'll sit here and talk about, okay, T.I. went to jail, right? When that happened,
Right.
he got caught with all them guns before the BET Awards. It was the BET Awards, right?
Right.
Okay, boom. Who he sent down? Then at the time that T.I. goes down, he's probably one of the top 3 hottest artists in the game. The nigga got an Impala sponsorship. He got probably a 100 mil on the table in sponsorships that he ended up losing because of that case. When you got
Mm-hmm.
them type of machines behind you and you making these folks this type of money, they gonna assist in making sure you don't go nowhere neither, because if you go,
They don't get their
money that
money.
we plan on making in the future is going to.
Facts. He was a big investment during that time.
Exactly.
Talking about we talking about around what, 2004, 2005, 2006.
When T.I. got him up for that gun case at around that time, the nigga was the king. The nigga was the king. Wasn't nobody messing with T.I., man. What you know about that? And urban legend T.I., man. T.I. was the king around that time, man.
He was working. He was working hard, boy. He was working hard. Can't take that from that boy. Not at all.
You got PSC moving. You own Atlantic. Then you got all these sponsorships. Then you drop one of the you drop the King album and the ATL movie in the same week, and they both go #1. Niggas, what the nigga was the king, bro.
Yeah, he did his shit. He did his shit, bro. He did that hands down.
You can't knock a nigga for having something behind him that's gonna fight for him if you get in a sticky situation. Because as we see all throughout the hip hop history, these labels abandon the artists when they end up in them type of situations. Right there, they don't even come get their bond. They don't pay for their funerals. They don't do shit, nigga. At least they back T.I.
But see, this is what I don't understand about Tip, right? If you know 50, this petty person, and he really don't fuck with you, and he been showing you from the gate that he don't fuck with you, dog. All these other artists that's out there in the rap game would love to do you, nigga. It's niggas with a decent catalog that can stand up against you, nigga.
No, you got who?
You said
who going to get? Man, lock this in, man.
Oh,
who going against the what you know about that urban legend, nigga? Who going against that T.I.?
Put it like
this. We can't sit here and name 5 solid niggas that could go that far with T.I. cut for cut for cut. This a nigga that was putting out albums that wasn't having no skips.
I mean, I think Weezy can for sure.
But we gonna move Weezy to the side because Weezy was already in the game before T.I.
He said 20 songs, cuz.
Yeah, 20 songs, but reason why 50 is valid in this argument because they coming in the game around the same time. Weezy been here.
Right.
Barely spoken. I'm gonna remove Weezy. Niggas like Weezy from the. I can't throw Scarface in this caliber when they came in at different times. You know what I'm saying? 50 and T.I. kind of came in around the same, years.
Shit.
It ain't too many niggas that came in their generation of music that could stand on that stage with T.I., bro. Nigga, we don't even want to hear Cam come out and we get computers. We get the shooters shoot. He ain't gonna do nothing with who?
I think Ross can.
That's a good one. But can we name 5 that could do that? Like you just named Ross. Can we name 4 other people that came in around the same time and they had the same amount of fire surrounding their career? They had that moment in hip hop where they was that nigga. Because Rick Ross had the time in hip hop where he was that nigga.
For sure.
So I can't debate that being a good person. I can't name 4 of the niggas that came out in a generation of hip hop that can stand on that stage. We can easily be like, well, Future, but they came in at a different time.
Right.
If we had to take niggas from that realm, ain't too many niggas fucking with T.I., man.
You right, he got a body, he got a hell of a body of work. You know what I mean?
We talking about a real lyricist that was making real songs, that was really doing numbers, that was really charting, and this nigga got a lot of plaques.
And Tip, you know what I mean? He feel like his lyricism still hasn't been approved in certain areas of hip hop. You know what I mean?
You know why? Nobody in the South ever gonna put T.I. over Andre 3000.
No
nigga in the South.
No.
Gonna ever get that over Andre 3000, nigga. So that's a standard that's gonna forever be a standard because who coming taking 3000 out his spot?
Yeah.
But top lyrics, we talking about top lyricists. Everybody look at 3K for that.
Right. You right.
That's why we look at T.I. like he was the king in his time, but we ain't gonna never look at you like you a better rapper than Andre 3000.
Nah, them niggas just got the best hip hop duo.
Yeah, that's because they are. But you know, we always credited Andre 3000 for being one of the top lyricists in hip hop
Yeah, for sure.
as a whole. And like you
Yeah,
said, T.I. never got that credit. That's the reason why you got this man in front of you, bruh.
and then at the same time, when he did come with the trap music, cause a lot of people didn't accept that shit.
The South did. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're talking about hip hop.
yeah,
But the
his
South,
region, he took like there's no lie. I can't take that from him. When I was on my way to prison in 2001, and he dropped I'm serious, and on the southeast, man, that album was in the heavy rotation from the beginning to the end.
but when he dropped trap music, it was over with.
Yeah,
That was the beginning. That was the beginning of the reign of T.I., man.
yeah.
Rap music. Because you got to think, when he dropped "I'm So Serious," it flopped. He got dropped, and here
Mm-hmm.
comes the rebranding of T.I. Trap
Yeah,
music. Trap music created a whole genre of music because when Gucci and them was doing whatever they was doing, nobody was saying it was a trap genre yet.
no,
T.I. enforced that. Now people started to respect that it was a trap genre now. Now,
yeah.
years later, fast forward all these years later, we got rappers rapping to a lot of trap beats. Why you think they calling them trap beats? It wouldn't be called a trap beat if it wasn't a nigga creating trap music.
And they calling themselves trap.
Because Jeezy didn't say trap music. He didn't say this was
No,
trap music at first. Nigga T.I. came out, the album was called Trap Music.
yeah. I mean, just the lingo itself, you know, real ATA aliens, they did the homework and said the first group from Atlanta that said it was ghetto mafia.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And you know, Tip took it and ran with it. I don't know if Tip got it from them or whatever, but they said, you know, Ghetto Mafia was the first one.
Ghetto Mafia, them was my boys, man.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta die for the downtown
They
glory.
had
You know
that,
my name?
they had that real
Like
country
Flight.
soul.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
was hard. They was really down south. Like, you know, I always looked at Dirty like they was the down south grit of the
yeah,
south when it came to the music. Cause them niggas was hard.
yeah,
And
they
when you
was
look at
hard.
Ghetto Mafia, they was the same thing, just coming out of Georgia.
Yeah, they
That
had a
was
hell.
way before Dirty.
That was some real good souls, that southern music, man. Like straight up. Now, now on to the next. Now we gotta talk about this Stefon Diggs and Cardi B situation, right? Now, Cardi B is the definition of moving too fast. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Now they saying that allegedly she got dumped after the Super Bowl. Did you hear that
Mm-hmm.
from Stefon Diggs? Now, keep in mind when she got pregnant by Buddy, all of the females were signed with it. Yeah, I don't blame Carter. Whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. Yeah, Offset, he ain't shit. I probably would have did. You know how we say women always standing up for each other, whether it's right or wrong.
All the
Now,
bops always stand up for each other because women with morals don't defend bopism, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like all the bras
yeah,
that smile be like, girl, I would have cheated too, girl. But a woman with integrity and respect for herself would have been like, I'd have left the nigga. I would have. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna go indulge in what y'all would have because I got a different type of respect. You feel me?
man,
To
they
have
saying
somebody like Cardi B, bruh, and then play with her with 7 broke broads is crazy to me, nigga.
Crazy
Because
work.
if I'm ASAP Rocky or a nigga like Stefon that actually he got somebody he dealing with and they finances can almost kind of match his, you feel me? Whereas you playing with these other 6, 7 bras and you gotta take care of them. They don't have no benefit but to look.
That's it.
You jeopardizing everything because you just are who you are. And in return, Cardi B being grown, this is just living proof that no matter how much money you give a female, she still can be stupid.
Yes.
Cardi B is the perfect example of you can still make dumbass decisions even though you got all the money in the world, nigga.
Hey man, it is like her situation kind of remind you of the same shit that happened to Cash Dog. Fool. Cash Dog met that NFL player and tried to turn up on Tracy T. There was matching outfits, taking all
Yeah,
kind of
you
pictures
try to turn
along.
up on Tracy T because nigga, the way I've seen that shit happening, it was like he was cheating, so she left the nigga. Tracy T
Right.
fucked up, not Cash Dog. Cash Dog got rid of Tracy T ass. Then went and got her a football player with some real money. Tracy T either got to hustle or rap. This nigga go out there and make a couple tackles, he getting 30 million. You see what I'm saying? It don't even it's not equivalent the same.
Yeah, you're right.
And this
But
nigga showing Cash Doll off. He proud of Cash Doll. You don't see this nigga getting caught coming out the hotel with no another broad.
he done cheated, cuz.
Who the other nigga?
Yeah, he pulled a Stefon Diggs. She had to fall back.
So she left him.
Yeah. She said at this point she gotta fall back and find herself. Moving too
And
fast.
I don't even think it's the fact that she got to fall back and find herself. These rich women also got to understand when you messing with a rich man, nigga, he lived by having options. Rich men have options, not one option, options. And it's sad to say that, but at the end of the day, they worked for that too, though, because most of the people they gonna end up with not even matching what's going on. Either they taking care of all the bills, going to work, paying for the car, know all of this, and all she is just a body right there. And
Right.
you wonder why he outside with options.
Because that
That's
just
why
let me know.
relationships gotta be 50-50 because if it's 60-40, 70-30, it don't matter on which side of the fence it is. Because if the woman got to play the 80 and you got to be the 20, how long you think that's gonna last before she get enticed by somebody else that show more strength than you as a man?
Facts.
Nigga, we built the lead, not get led. Real men ain't hugging their girl from the back at the ATM machine.
Ooh, shit. Hey, bro. This shit crazy, dog. I'm talking about, man, Cardi got, and this ain't even the bash women, but when you know what I mean, when you go for bad, you know what I mean. What I mean by that is, when you try to lead, you leading women in your videos to do a nigga like this and do a nigga like that and I do a nigga like that.
And they say
And
you get treated otherwise.
yeah, and then you got to keep in mind, you run into a player type nigga like Stefon, you thinking, oh yeah, he dripping, he whoop the whoop. You not even
Cause
paying.
even if he didn't have no money, cuz even if he wasn't no player, he got money.
Man, is it you right? You right.
Money
Cuz.
gonna get you, nigga. You could look like SpongeBob. You got that money, you gonna have something bad.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But the thing is, you sitting there thinking that you top tier, and that a nigga just finna wife you just because who you are, and he ain't paying attention to your history, you going crazy. Like he know about your past history, you know what I mean, your body count, what you was doing to niggas before this and that, and the stripping lifestyle and the escort lifestyle and the game banging lifestyle. Nigga already like, man, I got this bread.
And
I'm
he
not.
watched what you went through in your marriage, so he know what
Yeah,
all you will take.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so leaving Offset, you was supposed to become more stiff with Stefon than you was with Offset, so you didn't
Right.
tolerate none of this shit from Stefon. But you went to Stefon and became gullible, which most women do. They leave a relationship, bro. Then they go mess with this dog nigga, and he running through the mud. And not all men are dogs. No, just the ones you pick, because you really just shuffle the cards and go get you the same caliber of nigga, just a different body.
Like,
Niggas do the same thing. Nigga, broads ain't shit. No, nigga, just the ones you choose. Nigga, the good ones ain't always at the club, bro. Sometimes you're gonna have to go to the library or the botanical garden to find you a
like
good broad.
remove it, yeah.
They don't hang with the
Love
hood rats, nigga.
at all. Real shit. Now, what you think about YB calling out Future for a 15 song verses and saying whoever lose, they gotta quit rapping?
You know why this is a touchy subject, and I couldn't wait kind of till we got here, man. Y'all gotta lock it in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hype this video up. But we talking about top. We also talking about Future. Everybody look at YB like rap god, right? But everybody look at Future like a rap god too, right?
Right.
And Future's fan base is cold. Would you agree with that?
Say that again.
I said Future's fan base is cold, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And YB's fan base is cold. But we also talking about two generations of people. Most of Future fan base, females and older, not so much in the adolescence. With YB, we talking about from kids under 10 all the way up into the teens, all the way up into the 30 mark. You even got people 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus listening to YB. So these are things that these people gonna attend, right? So who you think gonna show up? Who they gonna show up more for at the venue? We just
YB.
watched YB sell out 37, 42
Oh,
shows.
you said after the venue?
No, I'm saying for the venue. You know people come, right? So
Right.
if they do a versus, right? I see more people coming that's YB fans than Future because YB's fans are that driven by
Of
YB,
course.
right?
Yes.
And in the fans of YB, they look at YB like he can't do no wrong. Can't no song overdo his song. You see what I'm saying? His fan base is different, bro.
Yeah.
So how we feel about it, they not gonna have the same opinion we have right now. Because top is top right now in his generation. But Future is top in his generation.
See, this is the thing. Like you said, it's two different generations.
Yeah.
Top got the young generation. Future got the older generation. You know what I mean? And we know Future came out in 2011, which means his body of work is different. You know what I mean? It's totally different. Top, he don't work his ass off as well. But when you talking about holding the South down for a long time, Future.
And we're not just talking about by fan base, we actually talking about just as a whole right now. In hip hop, people going to put the overall in hip hop going to put Future at the top.
I mean, You gotta give
Future is
credit.
like the only person that they even consider when they talking about Drake or Future. They be like, oh nah, nigga, the streets gonna roll with Future more than Drake, and that's the truth. The women gonna roll with Drake more than Future. The streets, men and women, gonna go Future over Drake, bruh.
Future is, I can't put him on Tupac level, but I can put him up there with one of the gods of the streets. He's one of the gods of the streets for sure to this generation. We might not look at him as a god from the streets, but the youngsters, yeah, they classify him up there as the great.
Future is the
Over
GOAT.
T.I., over Jeezy, over
If they
Gucci.
gotta take Youngboy, Lil Durk, and Kodak out, they tape that. Future going in there over everybody else.
Yeah.
Over everybody else, cuz.
Yeah, for sure. But see, this is the thing. I'd rather see Top battle Kodak.
This why I feel like Top will win that. Top got way more music than Kodak. Yeah, he'll put out 20 songs and only 4 of them probably hitting like that. But when you look at the catalog and the body of work, YB got so many songs. And then when you really look at it, most of YB's songs are not radio hits. They're underground driven hits. He got a lot of those, cuz. Because he got so much music. Look at Shot Calling. Shot Calling did not chart when he first put that out. He went on tour, came out doing that, and it turned into a chart topping. An old song got refurbished due to concerts, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
He resurfaced the old song that didn't do the numbers it did like that did. It did it later on down the line.
He a bad motherfucker, boy.
And he got a lot of those. Most of what Kodak gonna come and try to do with this Youngboy, we gonna know what he gonna do. We gonna know the songs he need to do to keep. Why he
we gotta get
that left field.
We gotta get that nigga a standing ovation.
Yeah, he got our own catalog, bro.
That nigga a standing ovation, bro. Like I was telling when GDP shared my video, like I was saying, when you talking about, get her back in there. When you talking about Louisiana, I mean Baton Rouge music and other areas, when it come down to music, they keep it all the way Baton Rouge. They using they beats. They not trying to rap on no Swiss beats. They not trying to rap on no. They fuck with their in-house producers, man.
But I will give Future the edge over YB if it had to go down to 15 songs, and the reason being because Future has the ability to change the momentum and start talking to them women.
Yeah.
And the songs gonna hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna change. It's gonna change because I'm gonna call it when Future hit him with that Drake.
Man, okay, that's okay. We know he's a strong heavy hitter in the streets, but we forgetting even in the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He bullied that shit away from T-Pain. At first it was T-Pain heavy as fuck in the strip club. I'm in love with the strippers. So many.
That's because T-Pain took the commercial route with the auto-tune. When Future started using it, he used it for trapping, getting gutter with these broads.
Yeah.
And talking about money.
Yeah. He took it to a whole nother level.
Took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, he took and T-Pain was a little salty about it, saying that that they was using the auto tune wrong, but I don't understand how they was using it wrong
I
when
don't even necessarily think he was talking about Future when he said it. You got to think when T-Pain made auto tune popular, 95% of the rap game was using it.
that's a
It
fact.
was it was 40,000 underground rappers trying to be rappers outside. That's all they was making was auto tune songs because T Pain made them believe this is what you got to do if you want to make a hit because everything we heard on the radio was auto tuned by T Pain. T Pain was featured on every rapper's song.
He had the whole rap game mad.
He changed the game. Auto tune. Zapp and Roger was the first to do all of that for real. Let's just be real.
Facts.
They was first.
Yeah, him and George Clinton.
But you fast forward decades, T-Pain become that person. I think T-Pain ushered auto-tune as a real instrument into hip-hop. He pushed it in there and everybody started using it.
The receipts speak for itself and the numbers speak for itself.
In Future, I think he took it and he shaped it in a way where couldn't nobody be like, nigga, you sound like T-Pain.
See,
he don't sound like nobody. The nigga don't even write.
This the thing about Pluto. He got a couple flows. And all of these flows that he got, the numbers, you can look at the numbers, they speak for itself. You feel me? Whether if he talking to the women, whether if he talking to the prostitutes, whether if he talking to the trap, the numbers always go down.
Yeah, they do.
He one of them ones like he can lay off 5 years, don't do no music, and then when he come back.
And you know why? Because them 5 years that he be gone, we don't hear nobody that even sounds similar to Future. So Future able to come back and still own his craft because no nigga out there in the last 5 years could imitate, duplicate, replicate, copy his style.
That's a fact.
Everybody's style. Niggas been trending and talking about Days Low. Style got took by the whole industry.
Yes. Fat Joe just said that on one of his segments, said shit, nigga, the whole rap game stole her style.
Yeah, true though. Dirk wasn't rapping like that until he got with Days Low. Then he started rapping like that and his career changed. But also, when you see his career change, you've seen hers take a decline.
Yeah.
Because it was like he heard to the punch of bringing this new wave to the industry, even though it was coming in, he ushered it in. He took it and used it to reinvent itself.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk wasn't rapping like that.
And right now, the rap game, man, that shit on life support like a motherfucker. Got finesse.
Anytime you catch.
And just think about it. Hold on, cuz. Just think about it. Before these two niggas got out of prison, we was rooting for finesse and brazen, man.
Yeah, we was heavy too. If anything happened, that's what we wanted to see happen the most, man.
And it seemed like ever since these niggas signed that contract, bro, and they came home, it's like they trying to call everybody. You got Brazy blowing up Stunner phone number, man. Stunner, man, I need you to help me with this situation. Get me out this shit with mob ties. He probably like, shit, nephew, I got some other shit going on. And then you got Finesse. He crying and tweaking, saying, shit, man, I want out this shit, man. I want some money. What you think about this shit? Cause
both of these situations is different. And I'm gonna explain.
Okay, right.
Because when you look at Finesse situation with Mob Ties, he actually came home and dropped some hits that hit the radio. You know, he came home and got a couple plaques. So that 90-day run he had, he achieved and accomplished some stuff. So I understand his frustration, bro. 100%. Whereas with Honeycomb, Honeycomb has not had the time and the real chance, nor the real push to even have that same opportunity. If you get what I'm saying.
Right, I see what you're saying.
So the complaints is the same because they in the same position, being that they in these contracts on the same label. But their situations is different. Honeycomb ain't really made Mob Ties a lot of money, whereas Finesse, his gripe is valid because his numbers just shown. He should have. It ain't like y'all gave me 5 million, 6 million, 2 million. You see what I'm saying? So I should have been recouped. I should have recouped.
Right. Now they saying that allegedly he owes the advance. Now, am I saying that shit right?
Okay, but once again, they ain't giving Finesse 2 times no $1 million advance, bro. Let's just be honest. So, see, I used to be an artist too, so I know about the game. They didn't give Finesse $1 million deal, bro. He probably got a few 100,000. Then they signed you. Come home from jail, get a couple 100,000, and you thinking, well, these people gonna give me my other. Okay, if they come home and they give you 200,000, $250,000, they still owe you 750,000, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. Some months go by, you done blew through the couple money they got. You had to get you a crib, you had to get you something to ride in, couple things to ride in. You dressing yourself up, right?
Right.
That money gone. Now you like, well, shit, I could do that because that's just me revving up the car. Because they still got to give me 750,000 of this $1 million bonus. You never get that money. We ain't seen Finesse riding private jets everywhere he goes. So how is he in that? How is he really in debt? He's shooting homemade videos. He ain't going to get Biddy Boom to shoot his video, nigga.
He's spending it out of his pocket.
So how is he in debt? So, and at the same time, let's not forget, he got some songs that charted. So off the deal and what he done got, but that's why you got to read that paperwork, bro, because he probably went straight to the back page and signed his name just like Honeycomb did. The money was on the table. You fucked up. You need this money right now because you walk away from this. It might not never be no other label that even offer you this. Because right now, your situation ain't credible. Them niggas flipped. They looked at the first page, the introduction page, licked their thumb, and flipped through 499 pages to the back and signed it back because that money was sitting next to the contract, bro, and now they in this situation they in. So I feel like Finesse can be cool. But the contract you signed, your recouping ain't the issue, nigga. You ain't gave us the albums we wanted. So if he say, okay, nigga, we need 7 albums. Nigga, he only dropped 2. He still got 5 more in. And then they still had the option to say, okay, you got 3 of them ready. We don't want name one of them. They still got to approve of the album. Tom had the same problem on Atlantic when he was trying to get out. They're like, they owe him all these albums. That nigga said, I got like 20, 30 albums together right now. Right now, I give them all to you. You let me out this deal.
And Bad was getting 30% when he dropped that.
Because he didn't read that paperwork. He ain't understand that Bag was getting some money. Jay Prince was getting some money. Junior was getting some money. Jazz was getting some money. This is all before you get some money. The check come because all of them got to get paid before you get anything. Why you think rappers back in the day was broke? We was paying $17, $18, $19 for the CD, nigga. And then turn around, they got to split that money up with the labels and all that. By the time they get their dividend from that little $19 CD sale, they probably getting 50 cents, bro.
And that explains why he hate Moneybagg Yo so much.
But why hate Moneybagg Yo, nigga, when you ain't read the damn contract? If I put the contract on the table for you to read, It ain't Moneybag fault. It ain't Jay Prince's fault. Cause I could try to shice you all I want to, nigga. Okay, if I hand you this money and tell you it's 10,000, you just gonna trust my judgment? You ain't gonna never count it, nigga. Hustlers count their money 1,000 times. You gonna count it in the car. When you get in the house, you gonna count it. When you get ready to lay down, you count it. When you get up, you count that shit again. When you get ready to leave, you count it. Nigga, we count our money. When we talk about music, you better read that damn contract. That's what happens when you fucking with these niggas that refuse to learn how to read and interpret shit right.
And it's starting to become a normal thing, fool. And now allegedly, you know, they saying other rappers that's out there in the game right now as we speak, going through the same stipulations is what you call them going. Wishing they never had.
Right now could take 5 million to any hood near you, cuz. Show niggas we got the 5 million. Make all the promises in the world we want to these niggas. But we can go read this paperwork up, cuz, when we leave them. Cipher it all up. Then come back, sit it all on the table, the 5 different niggas we done met with the money alongside the contract, cuz. And I promise you, they all gonna do the same thing, cuz. Lock this shit in. They gonna lick their thumb. They gonna flick through that first page, and they gonna flick through the mother 1,000 pages. They going straight to the back to sign that back so they can pick that cash up, bro. That's what happened when you taking niggas that come from the struggle and you placing them in a promising situation. They gonna fall for it every time, bro, because you going from nothing to something.
So the fact of him just ranting, asking Mob Ties to let him out their situation, they not about to do that.
Think about it, cuz. Let's just scratch that we even talking about this. You wake up tomorrow and you get approached to sign a deal. Nigga, you in Sunset, nigga. You in the trenches, nigga.
Right.
Trying to get yours off, nigga, and make it through a day. And here come a nigga with opportunity and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is you gonna read 500 pages? You finna pick up that $250,000. Nigga, I'm finna go outside. I'm finna go hit poo-poo up and get like 10 pounds. I'm finna go see a cleaning man. I'm finna get some lean. Yeah. I'm finna triple. That's how a nigga coming from the streets. That's how a nigga thinking.
Yeah. Facts.
But instead you go ball and most of the money is spent. Now you looking at the label like, when my next check coming? But you didn't read that paperwork to understand, nigga, the money they gave you was the front money. Most artists don't understand that part, and that's why most artists end up in situations where it look good. Because when you sign a contract, you're gonna get to watching the chain. So they gotta make you look like you having some type of motion. But when you don't read them papers, man, you're gonna be complaining in a couple years. It's a pure fact.
Just like, not to get off subject, OJ, the Juice Man, his contract so fucked up. I think that nigga got to die 4 times and come back to life to get out the motherfucking contract.
You know what I'm saying? That's totally on subject because we talking about bad contracts. Here it is, over 20 years later, this nigga still can't get his master's because in the contract, he went straight to the back, cuz, and picked up the money. He didn't read none of this shit. And he didn't even, to see the sentences in there where it said, man, you got to choke on something, stop breathing, come back. You got to go outside, get crushed by a dumpster, come back. You got to do this 5 to 7 times before you can get the rights to your music.
And that's why he hate Walker Mama so much, because
hey, shout out to all of them, right? But any nigga in a bad contract, I'm faulting you for that shit, because nigga learn how to read. Nigga read. Half of the niggas complaining about these contracts, cuz ask them the last time they read a damn book, it was probably in jail.
That's a fact.
And that's why you in a bad contract, because they handed you a book, nigga, and you ain't read it. Niggas is crazy, bruh.
They gonna learn.
Better read that damn book.
Facts. But this all we got for y'all on this subject, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the channel. The latch out the door and is most definitely on the floor, man. We like last year. You did.
Yeah.
We out.